Hello เทส1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 test alright shit seems to be working. Alright, let's see if my model's working. Let's see if everything's working. Cause holy shit, this has been quite a day, quite a week already. It's not even been a week and it's already quite a week, man. It's freaking crazy. Shit's crazy, bro. Shit's freaking crazy, man. This week has been very crazy. All right, 1 second. Give me a second. Always by my. I mean, like, holy shit, man. Like, we shouldn't be in this position at all. Like at this point, we shouldn't be in this position at all. But here we are. Right? I mean, what are we gonna do about it? What the hell am I supposed to do about it? There ain't shit I can't do, buddy. Like, bro. Also, welcome to the stream, Linksay. Welcome to stream Glacier C, and also welcome to stream Silence Bush. นี่นะฮะescort shouting ฟงอะไรเนี่ยอะไร what is this Neo Scar? I have no idea what you're talking about, but anyhow สตรีมวันนี้นี่เหตุผลที่พูดภาษาอังกฤษเพราะว่าคือบางครั้งภาษาไทยมันก็ไม่สามารถที่จะปล่อย feeling ได้มากเท่าที่ภาษาอังกฤษจะสามารถทำได้สำหรับซาต้านะฮะ cause I was raised on English, so sometimes Thai just doesn't cut it for me. I know, man. Like, holy shit, bro. It's been a rough week. Like, it's been a really rough week. Originally, I was just gonna take a chill time off, like, I'm gonna rest for just a week or two, and then I'll get my groove on, and then get to the next thing I've gotta do, and then next thing you know, you've been scammed of 1.5 million, it's just one of those things that happens to you, like, shit just happens. What are you gonna do about it, shit just happens. So I'm just sitting here like, bruh, is there something I gotta do, or is there something I gotta do? Can I do something? I have no idea what to do. So that's why, instead of giving a damn, I've decided to just not give a damn at all, I just gonna let nature take its course, I'm just sit here, and I'm just gonna see how things play out. Cause it ain't my job anymore, man. Ain't my job. Oh shit. My mic. I know, this is just a bunch of stuff as well. Kinda like, I mean, it's not kinda like I'm burning out or anything, but it's more like, damn, it's kinda like you don't get a lot of free time quite as much at this point, so it's kinda like, damn bruh. I started to see as some Mel ร้องเพลง I want a duo live again. I mean, the live duos are coming back, like I said. It's not like I'm burning out or anything. It's more like kind of like, what am I supposed to do at this point, there's a little bit of a creative black hole I'm staying in right now. It's like kind of like a creative blackout, more like, not like a black hole, more like a blackout. Kind of like, I feel like things are just going as it goes, which isn't really entertaining in my opinion. I mean, I think I'm entertaining myself, but I do worry about entertaining my viewers too. So it's kind of like, oh, what the shit am I gonna do, man? Well, what am I gonna do now, Which is kind of hard as a thing to kind of gauge. I mean, it's kind of like, I know, like, cause I don't know what to do, right? And I don't like sitting around. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna open a stream and then, kind of just talk it out. I know. Like, I keep saying I don't know because I quite literally don't know what quite to do about the situation I am in. Because there's still some goals I kind of want to finish up. Like, but then like there's no, like a lot of the plans I had has just gotta be thrown away quite a bit too. So I'm just kind of like, shit, what do I do now? Kind of like that, you know. It's like you're standing on some really weird crossroads. So you're kind of like, oh shit. Well, I could go left or I could go right. So where do I want to go? I could make a third path. I could make a third path forward, but it's also kind of like, man, that's really tiring to go that way. So kind of like there's a lot of uncertainty as well. Because, I don't know, there's just a lot of stuff going on as well. I mean, technically I am in exile. Like, technically I am in exile. In the technical sense. But also not really, but also yes. So it's kind of like, I know, man. what the hell am I supposed to do? And like, normally I would be like, you know what? Give me a sign, you know. I'll do something. And then you know, unfortunately there is no signs. Like, buddy, you're fucked now. Get on with your life, kind of like that, you know. So I'm just sitting here like, shit, bruh. What the hell am I supposed to do? I mean, this is more like a rant stream more than anything, to be honest. Cause like, there's no way anyone speaking English is gonna be sitting on this stream like at this moment as well. Cause Glacier C is also working, and Alingse is also working, and Ari is also just sitting and chilling, and then Scarlet Queen is also chilling as well. So like, you imagine it? Nah, I mean, I honestly can't tell. Like, this is more like a rant stream more than anything. And if I play something right now, it's probably just me sitting and then I'm just gonna, like, you know, poke at some buttons. No work, just long travel, a little bit, some kind of here. Ah, so traveling around, huh? I see. Someone's on a road trip, eh? That's really... Honestly, welcome to Stream Earth. Oh, you're late. Welcome. It's fine. It's not like it's nothing important today. It's just more like I'm just ranting and then just kind of letting off steam. I know, cause like if at least back then, right? Before I became a Miko, I would have been able to kind of just, you know, sing it out or kind of like play music or do something, right? But at this point, it's kind of like there's not really much I can do to express the feelings. I don't really need to express the feelings, but I feel like it would just be healthier to just talk about it, because I don't see a reason why you should just, you know, carry the shit on your back for no reason. I mean, that's not really the point, is it, right? Even though it's not really bugging me, it's still better to just talk about it, you know. To be honest, that's just my take, you know. That's my take on most of the stuff. It's kind of like, you know, if you can get a good story out of it, you know, it's kind of fine. You know, we can talk about it, or, you know, just laugh it off, kind of like that. Personally, that's my take on stuff. Like, it's better to just talk about stuff, to be honest, for me. Because I've lived in a way that, like, I've lived in a way before that you don't really talk about stuff until it's way too late to fix. Because you're kind of like, I'm trying to fix this and fix that and fix those on your own. And then it's kind of like, the more you try to fix it, right, the more it's fucked up, right? It's kind of like drawing, you know, like you're trying to draw something, right? And you try to draw a straight line and the straight line doesn't work. So you try to fix the straight line and then eventually the line becomes like really, really ugly. It's kind of like that, you know? So it's better to just get it over with and then move on. So it's kind of like, you know what, if you're gonna grieve, just grieve. If you're gonna rant, just rant. If you want to talk about it, just talk about it, and then, you know, you can move on and then like get on with your life, and then, you know, do whatever is needed to do, you know. Cause like, but also kind of like, dude, I used to study cybersecurity, and I am really, really, really familiar with scams and shit like that, right? And that's why I knew exactly what kind of scam the guy were doing, because like, because I said, you know, I'm a professional at this. I mean, in an alternative timeline, I would have been a scammer, 100%, right? Like on a different timeline, 100%, I would have been some kind of like great thief you know, some kind of scammer or some kind of thief, man. Like I can see myself in an alternative timeline doing just that, you know. Welcome to the stream, customer. It's been ages, man. Welcome. Like, you know, my own lineage, right? My own lineage has an actual one of my ancestors, like, now go commit reverse scam. Yeah, charity, right? That's me. That's just me giving donations. Like, one of my ancestor is actually Sua. You know what a Sua is, right? So like those grand thief, like thief masters, like those really like scary thieves and stuff, like back in the days. Like my ancestors were like, some of them were like, you know, like infamous thieves, you know, terrorizing the local area. Yeah, like famous thieves and stuff like that. Yeah, like literally two of my ancestors, you know, two of them. It's honestly, how the fuck do you manage to get kids and wives, bro? But you know, it was quite an interesting thing to know as well. Like, damn, bro, we've got some famous thieves in our ancestry, huh? So that's why I was like, you know, in a different timeline, if I had no ethics and no morals, I would have been a really good thief, and I would have gotten away with it too, because, yeah, no, like I would have gotten away with it very easily, I think. So it's kind of like, so I'm not saying this because like I'm having second thoughts or anything like that. I'm just saying, like, put into perspective of how much I know about scams and stuff like that, right? I know enough to start my own scams if I wanted to, but I don't want to do that, right? But what I'm saying is that even though I know all this stuff, doesn't mean my parents have the same knowledge, because like the knowledge is mine, right? So it's kind of like, dang, what a shame, you know. I kind of wish they kind of talked to me about this stuff before it was too late. But you know, apparently it's been going on for a month already without my knowledge, and I only knew when it was way too late. So it's kind of like, damn, bruh. I mean, I wish I could have known, so I could have prevented some of this, because like everything sounded so credible as well. And I was like, damn, no, you know, that's some pretty good opportunity you're finding yourself in. And then kind of bling bra boom, bam wham mam ham, swam bam cram, bam. Now you're fucked. Yeah, no, it's kind of like, well, shit. Wish I could have known a little bit farther. Yeah, my parents got duped. Yeah, it was like what? It was 900,000 940,000 เนาะ960,000หรือ940,000วะจำไม่ได้แล้ว around 940,000หรือ960,000นั่นแหละ But then again, this isn't the first time that I've been duped. My parents have been duped. Like, this is the third time, you know. รอบแรก1,400,000รอบที่2 1,200,000รอบที่3 900,000ก็รวมๆแล้วก็I mean around 3 million in my lifetime. That's 3 times, you know, I've been scammed. And technically those stuff is legally owned by me, but it's managed by my parents, but it's legally owned by me, right? The money itself is legally owned by me, but it's managed by my parents. So technically I'd say it's my loss, just so that you don't just so that there's no stress on my parents. I'd say it's my loss. You know, but also kind of, yeah. But that's just life, you know. I mean, 3 million in 26 years, right? I mean, it's not that bad, I guess. Or is it that bad? Or is it not that bad? I don't know. You know, shit just gets you, man. It just gets you, bruh. I mean, what you gonna do about it, right? I mean, it's gone already. Because I know how scams work, and the second you send the money in, like, immediately that's gone. That's not staying in the accounts for long, man. That's not gonna stay there for long. I know how these things work, so the chance of ever getting any of the cashback is like 0.1%. That's less than 1%, you know. I wouldn't bank on it. I mean, I'd rather win the lotto. I mean, if my parents managed to win the lotto, they have more chance of winning the lotto than actually catching the thieves and getting the money back. So, maybe, in a way, if you put into perspective like that, I won the lotto once, so maybe there's a chance that I'll win the lotto again. That's like, that is so optimistic, I know, right? But, it's kind of like my job as well. My job is to be really optimistic too. Because I know that there's a lot of people that kind of they kind of expect optimism. Because that's kind of is the job. That's kind of like that's kind of like my job, is to push people forward. So there's no reason for doom and gloom. Like, even if like shit is fucked, there's no reason for doom and gloom, man. Apart from Hamakai now. I mean, there's one place that wanted to have me with them, but I can do a lot of stuff in there, but I'm also kind of like on the fence as well, cause I don't think it's really my duty. Like, I don't think my job is to find money, money is great for usage and for helping people. People need money to use and stuff, but kind of also like, it's not really my job. I don't want to turn this into a business. I'd rather not have to do that. It's the same thing, like when I make fumos, right? When I make merchandises for this function, I don't do it because I expect a profit, Like, the second it turns into profiteering, I think that's when the art dies, Because you're kind of like, we've got to get money back from this. We're going to get money back from this. Everything is going to be like, oh, I'm going to do it for the money, do it for the cash, do it for the cash, do it for the money. I don't think that's my job. I think if we go towards that, that is kind of like, that is losing the soul, Sure, losing your soul and starving to death is a different story, but still, I think there's got to be some kind of, professionalism to this. And this is probably just my code of conduct, I guess. Ideally, and also kind of ethically and morally, I guess. That's just because my job is different now, but So that's why personally, even if like shit hits the fan like this, I would never ask for money. I would never, if you see me do some kind of like, please donate to me because I've been scammed, that's not me. I will never ask for money. Personally, I would never ask for anyone's money. If you want to give me cash, you can give me cash, but I'm not going to ask anyone for it because I don't think it's anyone's duty to pay as well. Personally, like, donations and charity is great, but I'm not going to ask for money. Even if I have a project, I'll talk about it, but I'm not going to ask for someone's cash because I know how hard cash comes by, man. It's not like it's easy to find cash. Even if I've had a windfall and stuff like that in my life, but I know how hard it is for you guys to work for that, So it's not like I'm just gonna go and really like, oh, can I please have this? Can you please chat? Can you please buy me a new computer? Kind of like that. I'm never gonna say that. Like, never gonna say that for real, man. Like, never ever. $5 a month? Right? Is it that, what's her name? Pokimane, right? Pokimane said that, right? She's like, aren't you entertained? You should give me $5 a month. Whatever it is that she said. Can't remember what she said, Pokimane. That was long ago. You know what was long ago? Freaking Kill la Kill came out 10 years ago today. Like, today's the 10th anniversary of Kill la Kill. Dude, like, can you believe that? It's been 10 years, man. Freaking shit, bruh. 10 years, man. Dude, freaking 10 years of Kill la Kill already. It's been 10 years? Freaking shit. Can't believe it's been 10 years already. Like, damn, man. Time goes fast. I think back then I was watching Kill la Kill with my best friend, which he's still my best friend, but he doesn't consider me his best friend anymore. So, that's on him. But when I used to watch the show with my best friend, and I had a friend, and his name is Nui, Nui or Nue, I think that was his name, right? His name was Nui, and like I used to like give him a nickname based on the name Nui as well. It's pretty cool. Welcome to the stream, Kira. Welcome to the stream, my dude. ยินดีต้อนรับสู่สตรีมนะฮะวันนี้ภาษาอังกฤษนิดนึงนะฮะสตาร์จะได้แบบjust letting myself go a little bit. So yeah, I mean it's just sometimes you just gotta speak to yourself, but also like I mean today I didn't have to stream this early because I could just talk to myself, right? I could just talk to myself and think what's it called again? Reciprocally, whatever the fuck it is. I could just think to myself aloud, but also like I kind of wanna like I could speak alone, but there's nothing better than speaking to a friend. I think personally, it makes me open up much more because sometimes when you're talking to yourself, there are some details or some feelings that you can't quite catch on, so it's better to just talk to your friends to kind of understand where your mental state is at as well. It's a way of introspection, I guess, and also a way of managing your own self, because like you know how I am, right? Usually when it comes to me, right, I usually don't rest very much, and most of the time I push myself way too much, and I don't ever realize how much I'm pushing myself. So that's why it's kind of like it's imperative for me to just from time to time and do one of these, kind of like just sit down and chill and talk, That's how I feel, to me at least. But yeah, that's just life in general. It's just shit going on all the time. Shit just happens, man. It just does. It always does, man. My back hurts so much. I'm thinking about something. I was thinking like, there's gonna be a way for me to fix my slouch back, man. Like, my back is so slouched. I'm gonna become like an old grandpa in like a few years, man. Like, holy shit, bro. Like, given how much time I'm gonna have to stand and talk and teach in the near future, I can imagine myself having so many back problems. I think I'm gonna have to get a... See, I was gonna say, I'm gonna get a new share, and then I just realized, shit, I don't have that kind of cash anymore. Damn, bruh. Alright, maybe no share then. Okay, instead of a share, how about I try and sit up straight, but then also like, damn. God damn, it's so damn hard to sit up straight because it's a habit now. And also kind of like, you know how people people tell you to sit straight, right? So the really proper way to make people sit straight is actually to put your ass like a little bit higher than you're sitting. So you've got to have some kind of elevation on your butt, and that's the only way to make your like sitting without slouching. Like, that's the best way to not slouch, is to find something on the bottom of your ass and just like lift your butt up a little bit, like 5 centimeters off the ground. Just only the bottom, the vestigial part of the bone, and then that's where you get the small lift to kind of just sit up straight. But I have no goal in this stream, by the way. Like, the second I'm out of gas, I'll probably just stop talking, or maybe I'll just keep on talking and just let my mind wander a bit. Although there's really no point in letting the mind wander, but still, I'm still gonna do it anyway. Why is my let me check real quick. For some reason, the video is not showing up. That is really weird. That is really weird. Huh. I'm gonna check real quick. Why is my live gamer mini not working? There's gotta be a reason for that. Nah, I'll be back again at around 3 p.m. 9 p.m. as usual, cause there's gonna be a stream tonight. Don't worry, definitely gonna be a stream tonight. 100%. What is going on here? For some reason, there's no visual data coming in from the live gamer mini. That is really weird. I know why it's doing that, but I guess is it because like maybe this cable is only a power cable? Let me check real quick. I think maybe I've got to use the proper cables. But like the other cable is so damn long. Like whose idea was it to make a cable this long? But it's also understandable because it's a capture card, so you're kind of expected to put it near the console. You're not supposed to put the console near the PC itself. But yeah, I mean I have no space. I have no space. I'm literally sitting on at like a really small table that barely fits my PC anyway. So it's kind of like, what you gonna do about it? Actually, let me find my live gamer mini real quick. I mean, surely there's gonna be a reason for this, right? Why is it not showing up? That is really bizarre to me. I mean, there's gotta be a reason for this, right? I mean, it's HDMI is going in, and then there's the HDMI out. I mean, is it in the wrong hole? You know, what's going on here? I am so confused right now. I mean, the audio is coming out fine. Yeah, like there's nothing on screen. That's really weird to me. Like, what is going on, man? That is really, really weird. And I don't know why it's doing that. I mean, why is it doing this? There's gotta be a reason for this. Okay, if I reactivate this thing, surely it's... Oh, there we go. Yeah, okay. There we go. That was really weird. That was really weird. Why is it doing that? Why did it do that? That was really weird. But yeah, so like, kind of like today's theme is just kind of just chill, I guess. Just, you know, talk, let's steam out, or maybe just play something that's something I don't usually play, I guess. I mean, there's a lot of stuff I don't play. It's something that's not a series. I know. There's a lot of games on this, but sometimes I don't know what to play at all. Because, like, some stuff I'm saving for another stream, and some stuff is not really good for streaming. And then, you know, some stuff you kind of want to just chill and play, but also kind of like, damn, what do I do, you know? Like, it's kind of hard sometimes to choose what I want to do, but, you know, what am I going to do about it? There's nothing for me to do about it, you know? So I'm just going to just let it go, maybe, I guess, kind of. Well, how about we go with some Risk of Rain, yeah? It's a great game. I love the music from Risk of Rain 2 is like, from Risk of Rain 1 is really, really good. Like the chance of precipitation thing is really, really nice. I don't think I've actually ever played the game one person, I think. Because usually we play it together, right? I don't think I've played the game alone on stream yet, right? Or have I? Have I played the game alone on stream yet? I don't know. I can't tell. I've completely forgotten. I've done most of the Provenance trials though. Like, I've gotten really good at these too. Like even the crab one. Like I've done a lot of them. I've done like a lot of stuff of these. But like I haven't unlocked some of the class as well, so that's why like this is half of my day is also just I don't know what to do sometimes. Like at this point, it's kind of like you're in it's just like, you know, some kind of creative limbo. If you know what I mean, right? It's kind of like you're in a creative limbo. In the way that you have an idea that you want to do, right? But then like sometimes it takes a lot of time to do something. So you're kind of like, damn, I don't want to use that much time to do something. So you're kind of like, oh, maybe I can do something that's gonna take less time. But then something that's gonna take less time is not really productive. So you're trying to find something that's productive to do, you know? Which is kind of like, what the shit? It's just really hard to just kind of balance it all out. It's just a matter of this, and then a matter of all of the different things that's going on at the same time. and just the general uncertainty of what to do, because I haven't chosen a place to stay yet. So technically I have no place to stay yet, because I'm not staying in my house. I can't keep on staying at my house like this. I'm staying at my house for just a week, and then I've got to go back, right? So to me, I can't really keep on staying at home like this. So I'm gonna have to travel soon, right? But I haven't decided where I want to live yet, because I have no specific goals yet, right? There's only one goal right now, and I'm still considering my options. So there's really no place to settle down for me yet, right? Which is really a problem as well, because kind of like I want to settle down and start doing things, and like preparing and doing stuff, but also like it's like I know, man. Like, I don't like being tied down. I don't like being tied down to one place as well. I don't like being tied down to a single place, because the longer you stay in one place, the more problems you get. That's how I feel. I don't know if it's because I've lost my trust. Maybe I've lost my trust in humans already, which is why I don't really trust people anymore. Like, I'm really, really skeptical of people. So it's kind of like, I don't trust you, buddy. I do not trust your damn crusty ass, bruh. I don't trust ya. You little shit. Kind of like that. So it's kind of like, yeah, I mean, technically homeless. Yeah, yeah. Welcome to the stream, Senpai. Oh, Senpai, it's been ages. I miss you, Senpai. Yeah, I mean, technically I am homeless right now. Because, like, I have many choices to choose. There's one place where I can gain, like, a lot of, I guess, cash, if that's a way to say it. But it's kind of like, if I stayed there, right, I don't think I can keep the sanctity of my duty as well, because that's gonna be a very different environment to live in. Uh, kind of like, damn. ทำไมเสียงดูห่างไมค์ติดคออยู่ไงฮะ maybe you need a bus home or something. I take a bus home, senpai. I take a bus home, but yeah, no, I can't really do that, I guess. I mean, so I kind of actually, one of my goals is to actually just travel around Thailand, and like, so we're gonna like travel from the top of the country, like keep on going downwards, and then kind of like stay at this place for 3 days, and then move on to the next place and stay for 3 days, and then just like kind of keep on moving downwards the country until I've gone through the whole country. That was the original plan, but now that my parents have been scammed, right? My dad got scammed 900,000 so there's no way that's gonna happen anytime soon now, because there's no starting funds anymore. So that's why I'm saying that so that's why I've got to change my plans, from instead of traveling and going from place to place, I've got to find a place to settle down as a home base. But I don't trust people, right? I've already been I've already been pushed away by people once already. People I trusted, mind you, already. I've been betrayed in a way, so I don't quite trust the next place that I'm gonna stay as well. There's always a sense of kind of like, it's not really unease, but it's more like how long can I play this game? Kind of like that. How long can I play this game? How long until I get kicked out? How long until there's gonna be a next problem? It's kind of like that, right? It's kind of like, how long until there's gonna be a problem? So it's like I'm always on guard, right? It's like I'm always on guard, always holding something, like I'm holding a shield up. My guard is always up, right? So it's kind of like, shit. What can I do here? So in a way, I don't really have a place that is probably gonna make me feel 100% at ease. Right now, at least, I don't have a place like that. I'm not and now that there's nothing I can do, so I can't go and search for a place, which is why it's in a really weird position. So I'm just kind of waiting my choices. Like I'm waiting my choices because like some people I think definitely want me to be used. Yeah, I want to build one. That's the thing, Senpai. I do want to build one. I am trying to build one. That is exactly, I'm trying to build one in a place where, I can feel at ease. There is that's why I told my parents, why don't you bring me to some kind of abandoned temple, and I'll take it from there. You can take me to some kind of abandoned temple, like that's far away from people, and then I'll just take it from there. I don't mind having no clothes or no water, just enough for me to live, and then I can just find a way forward from there. That was the general idea as well, but right now I can't really quite do that. So I'm thinking like maybe because like if I stay here in the city, it's gonna be a long-term investment. Like if I stay here within 3 years, I that's the thing, right? They want me to register in a full-time position, which is it's kind of like I said, I don't like being tethered to one place. I guess I know, so I'm just waiting my options, and then once I do, I'm probably gonna go and tell my teacher about it. But also, I kind of want to ask my teacher as well, like, "Yo, sensei, you got some advice for me, sensei? Do you have a place that you think I should stay for this season?" And then he's probably gonna say, what are you gonna do about it? Where are you gonna stay, right? Kind of like that. But also, my teacher also said to me that stay wherever it is that is the most convenient to you. But the word convenient, right? The word convenient means that I've got to have a goal that makes staying at this one place convenient for me, right? So the question is, what is my goal? What do I want right now? And the answer is kind of like, I don't really want anything as well. Like, I don't really have something I want that is like desperate enough. That I don't have anything that I'm desperate about. Like, it's not like I'm content because I'm always trying to improve something, but also kind of like, what can I do? It's kind of like it's just the question of what can I do, and that's what is not clear to me right now. Is what can I do? What is my domain right now? What is within my domain? What can I reach out and do? And mo- once I figure it out, I think it's gonna be easy for me to make a path forward. But right now, it's kind of like a little bit like stuck in limbo. Stay with me, Mayonaka. Stay with me. Mayonaka no do tataki. Maybe this is your time to take on the Infinity Gauntlet and tell everyone on the other screen, fine, I'm going to do it myself. Infinity Gauntlet, huh? I like your idea, by the way, Senpai. I like your idea. I like that. I like that. That is very ballsy. You know what? Maybe that is what I'm going to do, maybe I'm gonna just take this challenge. They say that it's really, really hard for me to keep my duty as pure as possible. So technically, my job is a paladin, right? So I'm an oath sworn paladin. So people say it's gonna be really hard to keep your oath if you're in the city. So how about what? I'm just gonna fucking do it myself. I'm gonna do my duty in the city. I'm gonna rise to the ranks, and then I'm gonna fucking do it myself. I'm gonna fucking do it myself. God damn it, kind of like that. Like if the situation is so damn shit right now, I'm gonna fucking do it myself. Kind of like that. Maybe that is the way forward. You know what? That is a really good idea. That is a really good idea as well. You know. But it is gonna be hard though. It is gonna be really hard though. But I think it's worth the try, I guess. I think it's worth the try. It's gonna be really, really tiring from here on forth, I guess. You know, life is all about decisions. Decisions, decisions, decisions. Dude, myself ไม่ได้เว้ย So many decisions, so many ways forward. Especially now that I'm technically free. I'm technically free right now. My teacher says that I can go wherever I want as well, you know. ก้มได้ไกลพอไหมนานี้ก้มได้ก้มได้สตาร์ก้มเหรอก้มเหรอยังไงนะยังไงนะ But yeah, I mean, that's basically what I'm thinking right now. I mean, it's a somewhat of a difficult decision to be in as well. Like อ๋อต่อจากคุณอาลีอ๋อโอโนอย่าดีกว่าคาวบอยไม่ได้ครับมันเล็กเกินไปครับเข้าตัวเองแป๊บ Oh no It's not easy for Thanos either, you know, with all the hero running along, running among. Yeah, I mean, I agree. อะไรที่สั้นไปเนี่ยคือคอต่างหากเราดูคอสตาร์มีคอที่ไหนดูเห็นไหมคอสตาร์แทบไม่มีคอเลยแทบจะเป็นหัวติดกับตัวอยู่แล้วเนี่ยโอ้ I'm gonna slap Ari so hard caught red-handed but yeah it's gonna be quite a thing I guess I'm definitely gonna be trying my best, that's for sure. But it is I guess the thing I'm worried about is that I'm hoping that I'm not making a choice simply because you know what? Simply because my family is in a really bad situation. I don't want my choice to be clouded by that predicament, you know? That's how I feel, you know. boy part doll with big mutate point. Yeah, I'm gonna make my doll boy part with massive peener. Yeah, welcome to stream Death Time War. I was thinking like cause like you know sometimes when you're in a crisis or you're in some kind of you know shaky grounds, right? It's very easy for you to make choices that is not neutral. It's very easy to make choices when your head is not clear, right? So to me, I'm kind of afraid that I might make that kind of decision, that kind of rash decision that's gonna cause more issue in the future. So that's why today's stream is basically just me, you know, finding out, you know, if there is some kind of thing that is bugging me right now that is preventing me from making a clear and level-headed decision. I don't want to rush a decision, and I also don't want to be inside of anyone's depths, because if you put yourself in the depth of a service to someone, right? I mean, if you're kind of pushing yourself forward for no reason, and then eventually, if you have no goal, you're gonna become something that you hate already. You know, I think there's a very different in that. There's a big difference in that. I would appreciate rushing stream though. I mean, trying my best. ความแตกต่างระหว่างเลือกกับตัดสินใจเหรอเลือกมันคือสิ่งที่เราโดนให้มาไงให้มาเลือกอะ you know that making a decision is something you decide for yourself like there's a difference there's a difference between backing yourself into a corner and forcing yourself to choose something and maintaining a level-headed clear mind and then deciding to do something that's a big it's a small difference but the impact is very very big you know เพราะว่าบางครั้งเนี่ยเวลาตัดสินใจอะไรบางอย่างใช่ปะมันแบบถ้าเราเลือกอะไรบางอย่างเนี้ยมันบางครั้งเราพยายามจะบล็อกตัวเองไม่ให้หาไม่พยายามบล็อกตัวเองในสถานการณ์น่ะ sometimes you're trying to like you know put yourself into a kind of like you're trying to put yourself into a box to decide and I don't think that's a really good way of living. I've done it before, you know. I've convinced myself that this is the only way forward. There's no other way. This is the only right way that exists. I used to be like that. I used to be that kind of person, you know. I used to be like that, always convinced that there's only one way forward. I don't think that's the right way to live. To me, honestly, if there's a better way, I'm ready to, you know, change my path or optimize it for a better path or keep myself like keep on learning new things and keep on updated all the time, because you've got to live in the present, like the decision that you make today is going to be relevant for only today, and then when tomorrow comes, the situation might change, and then you have to make another choice, another decision as well, right? So it's not like you're going to have to, you can't just use the choice of yesterday to decide the path of today, right? You've got to decide today and then walk today's path. That's how I feel is the right way to live. To me, at least, that's my ideal. But which is why I'm here at this moment, kind of just figuring it out, kind of like, what is it really? What is it really? Also, yeah, I haven't summoned Corsa Dragon, so yeah, shooting star Corsa Dragon, so I mean, there's no clear mind, but also, fuck you. Fuck you! You know, I'm just joking. So yeah, it's kind of like, I don't want to be a person who knocks my own choices away. Sometimes people want to give you a hand, and then you slap their hands because you feel like you've already committed. I don't want that to be a thing. There's this thing, right? The thing that people say a lot. What's it called again? The sunk cost fallacy. Yeah, giving a hand, like no, not that way of giving a hand. God damn it, Aling say it. That's gay, bro. Also, that's fine too, but that's freaking gay, bro. But also, yeah, like slapping, like sunk cost fallacy is something I don't want to fall into. People think about sunk cost fallacy a lot. I was in there as well. One big part of my future, is also because of sunk cost fallacy. Like a lot of reasons that I'm stuck into one place is because of sunk cost fallacy, and that's really dangerous, right? Because sometimes people in a bad situation, but they decide not to go from their situation, specifically because when you're in that situation, it's kind of like, it's not too bad and it's not too good either, so you're kind of like just riding it out, and it prevents you from going to somewhere that's better, or somewhere that is a lot more brighter, or more aligned to your goal. Which is why you've got to always just take stock of the situation a lot, and just assess what you have right now, which is basically the main goal of this stream, I guess. If there were to be a goal to this stream, it would be just situation assessment, I guess. Blow instead. I'm gonna blow your head off. Wanna blow your head off, Ali? Oh, shoot you! God damn it! Ah, yeah, cunt. Yeah. So that's basically it. It's just like, there's so many ways to go from here. What is why so violent? Why not? I mean, it's literally called a Primal reversion stream, so I'm just reverting to my primal, more Australian self, I guess. I mean, if I were to just, start being Australian, 100% Australian, I'll be throwing a bunch of swear words around, but a part of me inside prevents me from doing that. That's like, normally I wouldn't care at all. I would just throw shit and stuff down the drain, but like, a part of me just cannot go back to be like that anymore for some reason. I don't know what it is that has changed, but something has changed, and I've mellowed out, man. I've become very say so. Oh no. Satan never say so on the show. Welcome to stream, Leo. But yeah, so that's kind of like, it's just, are we, when you make a choice to go forward, right? I don't want to make a choice out of desperation, and I don't want to make a choice simply because I've put myself in a box to choose one choice, right? Maybe there is more than one choice. Maybe the way I'm going forward isn't the best way forward, right? So it could just be me that's wrong. It maybe it's not everyone else that's wrong. Maybe it's me that's wrong, right? I've got to think that I might be the one that is wrong as well. Why not make way? Yeah, that's why I was thinking also, like there's always the third choice of making my own way, right? There's no need for me to choose, just make my own way forward. That is also what I'm thinking as well. So that's why I'm thinking, like, what is the best way forward to me? How am I gonna go forward in this? And what is the like, what can I do? The question goes back to what can I do? And that right now is still unclear. Primal เทพเถื่อนหรือว่า Primal สัตว์ดวงดาวMonkey เซโซจูเซโซจูหรือเซโซจูเลยเดียวเชียว yeah I'm say soju now buddy emo army you mean the emu army, right? I've got to fight birds. Yeah, it's time for me to go fight birds now. Is that how it is? I've got to bloody fight birds. I'm gonna lose to bloody birds too, ain't I? Yeah. But like I said, like I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's fair for anyone. I don't think it's a good thing to box yourself into one decision. Like, life has a lot of different openings, as long as you don't box yourself into one decision or one path. And it's like for example, I thought that when I finished my bachelor's, I was in software engineering, and like it was like everyone just kind of wanna go make me go like in a different path, but then like I wanted to become a scientist, so I thought to myself, there's gotta be a way for me to change disciplines. So I found a way and I changed disciplines. I mean, it's not perfect, right? It's not perfect, but yeah, exactly. It's not about what you can do now. It's about what do you really want to do now. Exactly, right? And when it comes to want, I'm not sure, what I actually want right now. Like, I mean, the thing is, I've gotten what I've wanted. That's the thing, right? I have gotten what I have wanted. The thing that I want from the forest, the thing that I want from being a Miko, right? I've already gotten that. I've gotten what I wanted, and no matter where I go, like, I can pursue this goal everywhere I go. There's no stopping the path I've already walked on. Like, it's 100%. Like, I'm already on the path that I want. So the question is, rather, do I want to make it easier for myself to go on the path and make it go faster, or do I want to take a small detour and do some side quest and help people? Yeah, trying to answer that question first, and then you can go from there. Yeah, so that's one thing, right? So that's the main question, right? It's kind of like there's so many things and so many ways I can go forward from this. So that's like, so what am I gonna do about it? I don't think I'd really be happy if I were stuck in a teaching job again. I don't think that's the way forward for me. To me, right? Staying in the city right now is just a temporary pit stop. That's the thing, right? To me, right now, being in the city is just temporary. I don't plan on settling down here because I want to actually make a place for myself in the future. I do not want to live in someone's shadows. I would rather be my own person, even if that is a big struggle. I don't mind struggling as long as I can, make my own thing, make a small place somewhere that is peaceful, somewhere that I can, do the things that I can do to the best of my ability. And I don't have to deal with all of the shitty politics that goes around, because I hate politics. I hate bullshit like that. Why is it that if I want to help someone, let me help someone? If there's something that needs to be done, then just fucking do it, right? Why do I have to deal with so much politics, right? Why is there so much shit going in the background when it's just better just be transparent? That's how I feel, you know? So that's why it's kind of like, to me, it's like, this feels like I'm in a temporary, yeah, kind of like, this is just temporary right now. But there's still no path forward that will bring me to the main goal right now, I guess. Yeah, because politics happens when relations happen. Yeah, that's also true. Yeah, because like, if you're living alone, then sure you don't have to do politics. But you know, at this point, I could be. I've already made my debut in the world already. I've already made my debut. There's no coming back from this. There's no coming back from this. I've been put on the map by some really, 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 really high-powered figures. Uh, I've been put on the map by very, very high figures, high power figures, people who are way, way above me in terms of power level. I've already been put on the map by them. So there's no way. There's no way. There's no way I'm not gonna have to deal with police. I'm gonna have to deal with politics. I'm gonna have to deal with people. Ah, bloody hell! Bloody hell, man! Ah. Yeah, you need to take from the Batman book and set your own no kill rule for yourself. Yeah, I've already, that's why I said, right, I'm an oath. If I were to say what my job is, I'm more like an oath sworn paladin. I've sworn an oath to myself, and I'm gonna keep that oath for as long as I can take it. There's a bunch of things, a bunch of stuff that I definitely will not and cannot give up. There are things that must be kept as straight as possible, as perfectly as possible, as much as possible. And as long as those things are still kept, I can still consider myself on the right path, I guess. Those are the tenets that I will never ever allow myself to break, you know. And everything else and anything else can fuck off. Damn, bruh. Interesting. So yeah, I mean, maybe that's a good idea too. Maybe that's a good way to look at it as well. You know, I'll see how it goes. I guess I'll see how it goes. Now I feel much better. My head is much clearer now. I mean, it's always been very clear, but also there's no better way to understand yourself than talking to yourself. It's kind of like, even after all these years, being in the forest and still being a Miko right now, I'm still a Miko, right? As a Miko, right? The one thing, right? The one thing, the one thing that has never changed for me is that rubber ducky debugging is still one of the best tools I've ever been taught in school, man. Like, there's no better debugging than the rubber ducky. The rubber ducky debugging is the best way, man. Like, what kind of people that talk to themselves? Yeah, me. I talk to myself every day, man, bro, bruh. Look, not everyone agrees with Madman's no kill rule. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I don't need people to agree with me. 100%. I don't need people to agree with me. If I don't, yeah, exactly. They don't have to agree. They just have to know it. Exactly. Like, I have goals. I have things that must be done. I have things that must not be broken by me. If you disagree, that's fine for you to disagree. But please do know that I have my own, my own tenets, my own bushido. If I'm gonna be a weep and say, I am a last samurai. This is my bushido. This is my bushido. Desu. No, like me, I fuck myself every day, so my life got fucked by me. I mean, dude, when it comes to getting fucked by life, I'm a professional. Like I said, right? I am a professional failure. What does that mean, right? Because I fail like a pro, I take success really well too. I'm really good at taking failures, and I'm even better at taking success. Because if you're gonna be a successful person, you've got to learn how to take a fall. It's like, you've got to learn how to take a penis. If you take a dick to your ass once, you're not gonna get butt hurt ever again. And that's a really bad allegory, but yes, I mean metaphor. If you're gonna be a penis master, you've got to learn how to take dicks, right? This is the same way, you've got to learn how to take failures if you're gonna be a professional at studying or doing anything that's successful, because everything is trial and error. even if some things feels bleak and feels like you can't back out of it, it is still, it is still very important to walk forward from that, like, even if it feels bleak, I think there's always going to be a way out. But sometimes the way out isn't the way that you want, and that's the thing, right? That's also here, right? I've got to keep on humbling myself, I've got to keep on humbling myself and keep on, asking myself and that kind of stuff, Also, by nature, I am very negative to myself. Like, you don't see it, right? Because I am very optimistic, but the reason I'm this optimistic is because I'm really strict to myself. Like, I'm a really strict and very serious person. Like, I'm incredibly strict to myself. Like, the person that I'm most critical on is on myself. I'm really, really self-critical. So if you leave me alone, a lot of times it would end up being a lot of me just kind of like looking down on my own self as well. So in a way, right, you've always got to come back to assess yourself. Although I'm 100% sure that I'm no longer looking down on myself, but it's still something that you've got to keep on making sure that you don't do. Yeah, keep mark. Exactly. So that's why it's always important to just, at the end of the day, just gotta have a review. What have you done these months, these few days, these years? Do you let time pass by you, or or are you or are you fine, or is there a difference? You've got to keep on looking at yourself, but in a way that is neutral and constructive, because who knows, man. I don't know what the future is going to hold for me, and there's no reason for me to look forward to that as well, because I don't care about the past. The past is already done, right? The future hasn't come yet, right? So the question is, what am I going to do now? That's always the question. What am I going to do now? what are the different what are the different variables I have to take into account? What are the different things I have to think about? What are the things that I have to consider as important or not important? What is gonna be the impact? What is the way forward? How much fucks can I give? How much fucks can I not give? Kind of like that, There's gotta be a small. There's gotta be a question, and then to answer that question, we're gonna put in a formula that allows me to solve all of these variables, that will allow me to reach a simple path or some kind of path that makes the most logical sense to me and doesn't destroy much about the feelings and stuff like that too, I guess. So yeah, that's just being rational. That's just my way of thinking, at least. Just can't live life willy-nilly. If you let it pass by you, it's gonna pass you by forever. I refuse to let that happen to me again. I've been there before. I've lost so many opportunities in my life. I ain't letting that happen again. Eh. So yeah. Yeah, kinda like that. Kinda like that. Kinda like that. So yeah. I think I have a better image of what I want to do now. I guess I'm probably gonna have to start calling phones numbers now. So yeah, I'm a call numbers. I guess that's it for the stream, I guess. Huh. Oh, I think I've got my work cut out for me. There we go. It's done. Stream's over. Let's play games tonight. วันนี้3 ทุ่มจะตั้งมีสตรีมอีกรอบนะ But the next the stream at 9 p.m. is gonna be English. It's gonna be Thai now, so it's not gonna be an English stream. So if you wanna drop by, feel free to come at 9 p.m. But yeah, I think I'm done with the stream now. I've said my piece. This is, like I said, it's an extra stream, so I'm just kind of ranting and talking and thinking. And I'm really grateful to have someone to sit with me and talk with me and just let me reiterate my thoughts and feelings, because it's better to just, even though I'm doing a lot of the thinking and a lot of the talking, it is better than just talking to a brick wall. What do you stream today? I'm probably going to stream Mary Skelter. But I also want to stream Final Fantasy 14 as well, because we haven't finished Final Fantasy 14 yet. So I want to do the story for 14 as well. Like I really want to do the Final Fantasy 14 story. So I'm thinking about it. So maybe Mary Skilter first, and then Final Fantasy tomorrow. I think that's fair. Let's see first. Like if On doesn't uh so see that is the case. Final Fantasy 14 never ends for Nging. Raid night when ก็เนี่ยisn't On having a raid night tomorrow? Isn't he playing Final Fantasy tomorrow? Uh so no stream any ban. That is a bummer. Hey? What do you mean? What do you mean no stream any ban? เดี๋ยวยังไงนะ no stream อ๋อทำไมไม่มีซาลาเปาให้ไม่มีซาลาเปาให้พี่เนมบอกนะ ไม่มีอะไรให้กินแล้ว It is too late, senpai. There is no bun for you today. But I mean you can eat my ears. I mean they're made of chocolate. ยูสเบะรู้ป่ะหูหมาซาต้านทำมาจากช็อกโกแลตรู้ป่ะหูหมาเนี่ยหูหมาซาต้านมันทำจากช็อกโกแลตเว้ย you know หูหมาซาต้านทำมาจากช็อกโกแลตนะฮะตัดกินได้ตามสบายนะยูสเบะ don't wanna bro you out here you don't want to eat dogs is it shame on you what do you mean you don't want to eat dogs หมดขึ้นแน่หัวนาย I am immune to ants man I am immune to ants ants can't get into the hard drive bro who the hell spilled coffee onto your hard drive man I'm gonna just die that's it I'm dead explodes but yeah so yeah thank you very much I guess I mean we'll see I think Final Fantasy might be today or I think like it's possible yeah just send onto the MSQ so I'm thinking like if On doesn't play Final Fantasy 14 today I'll play Mary Skilter but if On plays Final Fantasy 14 today if On doesn't play today I'll play Final Fantasy 14 so good luck sir it is a sir yeah I'm a man I've got a peener yep I've got a big PP massive dong my dick is 400 kilometers long and it's stuck in Ethiopia so yeah that's my dick right there but that's my dick senpai I've got a massive penis massive donger absolute size of the pecker these nuts yeah all right so don't forget MSQ that he's doing right now oh well that's F press F for On so yeah I will be back tonight so hopefully I hope we meet again today y'all I miss y'all very much by the way even just a little bit especially you senpai it's been ages man I haven't seen you drop by for so long man I honestly I'm really happy to see you again always happy to see every single one man miss y'all ถ้าย้ายไปพรุ่งนี้ดู2 ไลฟ์ไม่ได้นะไฟนอลพรุ่งนี้เวลาไม่นี่เวลาไม่ชนก็เดี๋ยวดูก็ maybe I guess today could be Mary Skilter and then tomorrow is FSXIV and then PSOJP right I mean I guess once PSO works on Linux does PSO works on Linux I don't think PSO works on Linux right we'll see maybe I'll probably find a way to make PSO2 work somehow I mean PSOJP not PSO2 right but yeah so yeah big dick greetings and big dick everyone for nowเพราะว่าทนายไฟนอลเราเข้าไม่ได้ไงเลยไม่ชนหญิงโอเคoh I'll see what I can do we'll see how it goes I mean I haven't told you what I'm gonna do for Final Fantasy 14 yet so but yeah I kind of want to do the main story as well so I guess we can do MSQ both like double MSQ I guess ถ้าไม่คิดว่าย้ายตู้เสื้อผ้าไม่ได้นะจะไป JP หรอกI see oh we'll see how it goes alright ไปเจอกันในยูสเบตนะขอดูล้อมเตียงไม่นอนนี่หว่าเอาเป็นว่า suck on these nuts bitch